welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go down. Today's starting pitcher, Braxton Garrett. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In the air out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Bell. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting third. The second baseman.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Matt Olson.
And Boog, he's got some of the biggest power around. I mean, just light tower power, not little wall scrapers, just getting over, man. He hits absolute moonshots. Guys on both sides of the ball are actually admiring some of the ones he hits. Batting practice, always a show with him. And you kind of hold your breath every time he comes up to the plate during a game. Stop what you're doing. Don't want to miss it. And the pitchers.
Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And it's 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the
swing, and a ball lined out towards center. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swings through that.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
2 outs. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins 0. Back here in Miami, and on the mound now, Charlie Morton.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And he deals. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Fouled off. He was late. kicks and fires. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And the batter now, Brian De La Cruz. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The Marlins trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Luis Ariz stands in. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Double play ball to second. Albies over to second, on to Olsen. That's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Top of the second at the plate. Michael Harris. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 with the count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sanchez makes the grab. Runner tags up for third, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The shortstop,
Here's Orlando Arcia.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now the pitcher, Charlie Morton, puts a bunt down. Ariz on to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Foul ball there. Ball one low. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. A run, a hit, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the inning, down the third baseman, Jake Berger.
Third baseman.
Morton, a former All-Star. More than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2002. Way outside, and that's ball one. That clips a corner. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Josh Bell. Inside, almost got him. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. The Braves up by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. In the air out to center. Harris racing after it. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Not in time. He's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now here is Jesus Sanchez. A grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He'll score easily, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Gordon. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And up next for Miami, Christian Bethancourt.
guys on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0. On the ground, 2 ball. Tosses to first. That's it out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners in the scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Braxton Garrett, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bell on third. Sanchez at second with 2 gone. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
The pitch just misses. The count now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And here it comes to third. Zips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Lone Depot Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Guillorme. Garrett back to work. Strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The pitch. Ground ball right side. Arise. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. De La Cruz going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Olsen, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. He swings and fouls 1 off. Two down, nobody on.
One
Not
ball,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. Going to count 1 and 2. And another ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. And Olsen is set down. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the Braves go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1.
My balance give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. The wind of the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. Inside, just missed. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's two away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. He's over one. Fastball for a strike. 1-1. And that's outside. The 1-1. And that's outside. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 outs. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And at the plate for Miami, Jake Berger singled and scored his first time. And a good eye there.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter out.
And that one fouled off. The Braves leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And now he looks it back to second. And that one missing low. Late swing, fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Arise on its second with 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time. Josh Bell waits on deck for Miami. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Marcell Ozuna.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
The pitch. And ball 1. And that one ripped to left. And there's 1 down.
Now back, the 7th.
So digging in, Michael Harris. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. In there, and it's 0-1. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Garrett keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next to hit, Travis d'Arnaud.
Outside.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And a pitch. And there's the ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot.
Gordon, off balance feet, there's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami, Josh Bell at the plate now.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Pitch misses, 1-0.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And another ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The pitch. And that one sliced foul. The 2-2. Struck him out looking. Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Rips that one to right. He makes the grab, 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Now at the plate, Nick Gordon.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 2-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Orlando Arcia. Here comes a pitch. Bounced up the middle. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The pitcher, number 50, Charlie Morton.
Here's the pitcher, Charlie Morton. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Arise on to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. Next up for the Braves. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ball one, no strikes. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Bounce to the right side. Now he launches a throw over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
1-1.
On the ground. Arise on to first. That's out number 3. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here's the catcher, Christian Bethencourt.
Christian Bethencourt.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. That to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting the pitcher.
Next is the pitcher for the Marlins, Braxton Garrett. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And the righty deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Into left center for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget it. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And fouled off. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. That's off the mark. And the count is even 2-2. Ground ball could be 2. Albies tossed to second. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back here in Lone Depot Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and Albies is retired.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Miami's bullpen with some action. Trevor Rogers, the left-hander, up and throwing. Sanchez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and Olson is set down.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That one almost got him. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now here is Michael Harris. Oh, 1 now. That one missed.
1-1.
Ozuna off of first with 2 away. And another ball. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
On the ground to third. They get the force, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Brian De La Cruz. Morton back to work. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So up next, Luis Arias. 1 for 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, that'll put the infielders on their toes a little bit more. Time to lock in on that double play possibility. Won't be able to shift as aggressively, but they've got to try to get 2 for 1.
In the box now, takes strike 1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Righty delivers.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself.
2 outs, and there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. 2-1. With the tying run on at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That just misses, and the count is filled up. Jesus Sanchez waiting for a turn at the plate. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Picks up strikeout number 7. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. The wind and the pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Orlando Arcia will hit next. turned on, but foul wide of third. Darno on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Charlie Morton. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Adam Duvall.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Slapped foul. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Fought off foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Berger slings to second, over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Guillorme. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1 for count.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one missing inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan. I ain't here for problems, not again. No, not again. I ain't trying.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Matzik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Slice the other way and foul. That's a little bit low. And that's downstairs and outside. Nick Gordon to bat next. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you have a leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball left side. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Christian Bethancourt. And he grounds one back up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. And they trail it here 2-1. We're in the top of the 8th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie
Rogers, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Ball one low. There's a swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1.
And you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And that's a base hit.
All over that one right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Matt Olson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Got it by him for the K. So digging in, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in
0-1
a
the
bat
count.
like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a strike in there.
Wow, just a beautiful back roll slider right there. If you got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Albies stands at first with one out. And that one ripped into right. Sanchez snags it for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Michael Harris. Popped up. Berger drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. One left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Tim Anderson.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Joe Jimenez gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fouled off. He was late. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
You got 2 balls.
Holding on
1
to a
strike.
1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now it rolls down into the corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down. And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. First pitch just misses. One out and a runner at second. Pickoff throw. Chisholm back on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
And up next for Miami, Luis Arias, known for his late inning heroics. New pitcher on now, A.J. Minter.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive. Base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score, and the Marlins tie it up. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. Now be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And it's even up. Sliced hard but foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And now 2-2. And another ball. Josh Bell next to hit for the Marlins. Smoked on the ground a second in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. Back after this on the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Huascar Brazovan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Travis d'Arnaud digs in now.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
No ball.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
To the right side, Arise. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And the batter now, Orlando Arcia. And that one fouled off. Just missed. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Ryan Weathers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
One ball.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Oh, that's
now
good.
he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Jared Kellner.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
On the ground right side. The throw to first, and the inning is over. Offense held in check there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2.
But when it's time to roll, I got my team in back.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Aaron Bummer. And at the plate for Miami, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Ground ball right side. Olsen takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing and a miss as he was late.
One ball.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next
Ball
pitch
two.
is downstairs.
2-2 the count.
That one just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Nick Gordon up next. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gordon. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one cutting but missing down low. There's a strike at the knees, and the count 1-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. Digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr. So a change being made out at second. Coming in as a pinch runner, Forrest Wall. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. They get the out on Acuna, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Down the third baseman, Luis Guillorme. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
And here is Ozzie Albies. And that's down and away. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Calls it in to end the inning. Braves strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your 3rd out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up.
here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Huascar Ynoa. He's making his second appearance of the season. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the catcher, Christian Bethencourt. Ball one there.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter, John Birdie. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jazz.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And here in extra innings. That one way inside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Gets him to chase after that one.
2-2, count.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in extra innings. That one almost got him. He walked in, and that will keep things going. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
So 2 balls and no strikes. with the winning run standing at second. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Bounced up the middle. Arcia. And we're headed to the 11th. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. JT Shagwar. Up to the plate. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
That's outside. Ball one. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. And it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And fouled off. And now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Michael Harris, the next to hit. Fought off foul. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Berger to second.
Oh, he's in there.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And strike one to the catcher.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Shagwar picks to first. Harris gets back easily. And ball one. Slider clips the corner.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just missed.
No, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
When I come out, they wanna.
Back here in Miami, we're in extras here. Now it's going to be Luis Arias. Got a good eye there. Comebacker to the mound.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. Pitch misses there, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at and a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Softly hit to third. Tosses across the first. And that is out number 2.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. That misses, and that's ball 1. And downstairs. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Wouldn't chase that time.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jesus Sanchez waits on deck for Miami. Next offering is in for a strike. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out. The inning is over.
Structure our society. We built this economy, saving through atrocity.
New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. The throw in, the tag, and he's out.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach, clearly, as he tried to score from second. Third base coach was trying to hold him up, had both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign. And that's a costly base running mistake.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Austin Riley. Big spot for him here. And that one fouled off. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
One ball.
Chase that
2
time.
strikes.
Out towards right center field. Sanchez ranging after it. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. And fouled off. And this one squirts away from the catcher.
1-1.
To second, and he's out. And that is that. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Here's Johnson. He's been so good against lefties. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder.
Way inside. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gordon. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. One down, and the winning run at third. On the ground, right side. Now 2 out.
A well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Bethencourt.
Here's the catcher to hit, Christian Bethencourt. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. And that clips the inside corner.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
1 ball.
Oh, and this one gets away. No advance, though. And another ball. Winning run at third, 2 down. That one misses. And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
JT Shagwell in the on-deck circle. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Hablemos en los dos. La conocí, me conoció. Esto se recompromisó.
And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Ryan Weathers. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
High fly ball out into left center field. Chisholm on the move to the gap. Pulls it in after a long run. One away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Guillorme. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. That misses the zone. 1-1.
1-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Next offering is downstairs. And swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up if they can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. And delivers outside. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too. We can't be all on E.
Now, Nick Fortes entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Ronaldo Lopez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fouled off. He was late.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Next offering is down low. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Caught him looking for the K.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In for a strike, 0-1. The other way, Guillorme slings it across, got the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And now Brian De La Cruz. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Luis Arias next to hit for the Marlins. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick 3 balls.
Second baseman.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. On the ground right side, Olsen takes it to the bag, and 13 frames, not enough. We're on to number 14. Here is Matt Olson.
Well, look out here. Doesn't come up ready to swing in this situation.
Ball one. In, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. A little bit high, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
A big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
That one is absolutely belted. De La Cruz on the move, racing back. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. It just got out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now, Marcell Ozuna. And it's fouled away. That one inside, and 1-1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fires across the diamond, and they got him.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it and got a ground ball.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Weathers, a 6'1 lefty, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
The count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab for the second out. Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. Ground ball right side, Arise. Tosses to first, and that is that. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. Jake Berger getting ready to hit.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Strike on the outside. 0-1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Bell in the box now. Takes strike one. Way inside, gets out of the way. And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Count full.
On the ground. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Fought off foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In to score from third. It's 4-3.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for Nick Gordon.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That's down and in. That's to third. Oh, and it hits the base. And that's a fair ball.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Really important at bat coming up now.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter, Victor Mesa Jr.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Iglesias is just one strike away. And there's a ball. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourself. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 13 runners on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.